Good morning, everyone. Mona here from GNC Lakeland, Plan City. I do sometimes some podcasts and stuff, but this time is really different a little bit. I met my guest at my store, and he introduced himself, and I was really, really impressed and humbled by the way he introduced himself. And I asked him to take a picture with me, and I said, how about a podcast? I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. And here we are, here we go.
A week later.
A week later, that's how fast it was. So he is a Lakelander or from Lakeland originally.
Definitely.
He has a great history behind him. I'm going to have him right now introduce himself and tell him what does he do, and then we're going to take it from there.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brandon OJ Bam Black Mexico Moore. That's what they introduced me as, but they call me OJ. And yeah, I'm here to lock in and talk about my day to day, my regimens, and how I move in the boxing life.
Yes. You told me
Sounds
that
good.
you are a boxer.
Yes,
Right,
yes,
a
yes, yes,
professional boxer. That's why I
yes.
was like, oh my God, we need to do that podcast. I want to learn more about that.
Yeah.
So before I go all the with how did you get there and all this, I want you to give me like a little bit about your background. I know you said you're from Lakeland, and
Okay,
which
yeah.
high school did you go
I
to?
went to Lake Gibson High School my first 2 years, and I graduated from Tenor Rock High School my last 2 years.
Wow, wow,
So
okay.
yes, yes, yes.
So
So Big Polk County, that's like Polk County is just
we're all Polk County,
yeah, you
right?
know what I'm saying. Polk
Yeah.
County is one of those places,
Yeah.
all family.
All,
Yeah.
all family, it's home actually, and it's to be surprised, like Lake Polk County has a lot of athlete. Bobby will
Oh
come from
yes,
Kathleen and Lakeland High School. They're all
yes.
like you get a lot of football player, a
A
lot of
lot
boxers.
exactly.
We even have a lot of singers
No,
and
no, no, no boxers yet. No boxers, and I think that Polk
yes,
County would be a great place to get some good boxers from. But there is no boxing program. But so maybe shed a light on me. Maybe we can get a boxing
yes,
program going around
yes,
here. So
yes.
yeah,
That's why
yeah,
we're here.
for
Here
sure,
you
for
go.
sure, for sure. Yeah.
So tell me, did you start in high school, or how did it happen to become a boxer?
Become a boxer, man. Well, first off, you got to start young. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah, sure.
started when I was like 6 years old. I used to only watch Rocky movies, but I never boxed. I never knew
Oh,
nothing about
okay.
boxing, right? I played basketball growing up, soccer. I did all those
All
things.
the kids do,
Yeah, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I went to college for basketball, and then after I graduated college, I had my daughter, so I slowed down and went and lived. I mean, did the family life and doing the family life,
Sure.
and then but I gained like 150 pounds. So I
Wow.
used to be 300 like 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
So then, I mean, I like in my family, like I'm a Moor, so and we're big on you have to stay in shape. They're like being out of shape in the family is just not a good thing.
Oh,
People are
yeah.
gonna be talking about you.
Yeah.
So I went and I found I was an accountant, so I have an accounting and finance degree. So I called Winter Haven Boxing up, and my coach answers the phone. And he's like, hey, he's like, I'm like, can I spar? Can I come there and spar? He's like, I'm out of town right now, but I'll be back on next week, Wednesday. I'll see if you come. Everybody says they want to come. Click. Hangs the phone up on me.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm mad.
He thought he was not serious. He just wanted,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And I understand that being in the boxing game now, I see why I did that. But to me, I took that like as a personal, like I'm like, this man really thinks I don't have what it takes. So and had played basketball competitively and whatnot. So I went to the gym and I fell in love. And
You
after
really.
that, I quit all my jobs, everything that was doing, quit my accounting job, don't use my degree, and I just box full time now. And
How
that's
long you been doing it so far?
6 years, six
Six
years.
years.
Did the whole Olympic thing, went to the Olympics,
Wow.
qualifiers, and yeah. So
And I heard you travel a lot too. So tell me about some of the countries you visit and stuff.
oh man, for country, I've been to the Philippines, I've been to Korea, I've been to Europe, all over Europe,
Wow.
all over the United States.
Sure.
I've been to Tenerife. My brother used to play soccer out for FC Tenerife.
Hmm.
So that's probably one of my most special places I've been to.
So
So
you're always on the road though.
yeah, always, not always, but I take some pretty nice trips
Oh,
throughout the
you
year. You know what I'm
you
saying?
enjoy,
Yeah,
you enjoy it as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
for
you
sure,
enjoy
for
it as well.
sure. Yeah.
So, to become a professional boxer, what kind of commitment did you have to do as far as work, hard work, and kind of routine, and what kind of lifestyle changes that you have to make to
Um.
become a professional boxer?
Personal boxer. you have to really like with anything you do, you know what I'm saying? You have to know what you're doing and whatever that is that you're doing, all that entails. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Some people, they like when you're becoming a boxer, you have to know that you're gonna live a disciplined life.
Hmm.
Like sometimes on TV, it looks like we party and this that. But that's impossible. Like to be any professional, anything, you have to know that you have a sleeping regimen. You have to eat a certain way. You can't do certain things. So that's what my life looks like. Very disciplined. When I get a chance, there's a time for everything. When there's a chance to have fun, I'm for sure gonna have my
Especially
fun.
when you're at that too. You said you have two kids as well, and
Oh yes,
yeah, and
yes,
I can
yes,
imagine
yes.
want to spend some time with
Oh
them,
yeah,
and
but
you
they
want
party with me.
to.
Oh yeah, we had to bring the party to the house. So
Oh,
yeah, no,
that's
yeah,
awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So yeah, I do that, and but yeah, man, I just make sure I mean, you got to delegate time to every facet of yourself. So I just make sure like my boxing life, it's it's regimented, and I
So,
make sure I do all the
you have
things.
a certain time you get up in the morning. You just like you
Yeah,
have
so
certain meals you eat. It's just like
yes,
yeah, okay.
it's a whole thing. So it's like how you have a 9 to 5. Some people have 9 to 5s. I have a like 24 to 24. So like
Okay.
I wake up on Mondays. Mondays like my lighter day sometimes. So I wake up 11. I have to go lift real hard. After I lift, I have to make sure I ate my oatmeal. I took my vitamins before. Um, then I go to the gym. I hit the mitts probably 2 or 3 hours. Right. Then
Wow.
I leave there the next day. Got to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. We got a hard workout at 6, and then I have hot yoga at 9:30 at Yoga Point. Shout out to Yoga Point.
Yes.
Shout out to Yoga
Yeah.
Point.
Here you go. Yeah.
Yes.
Local,
Yeah,
local
local
people,
Yoga
our
Point. Hey,
locals. Yeah.
shout out to the
Yeah.
Yoga Point. They are the
Yes. My
best.
daughter actually goes there all the time.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
So
yes. Who's
yeah,
your
when
daughter?
she's in town, when she's in town
Oh,
now,
okay, I'm
when
gonna
she's
take
in
it.
town.
I'm there all the
Oh
time. Yeah.
yeah, she lives in DC, but whenever she visits,
Okay.
she's right
Yoga
there.
Point.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Oh, so Yoga Point. So that's two workouts that has been done before like 10 o'clock. I'll take a nap and then wake up before my next workout at 6 in the evening. And then on Wednesdays, I have my daughters, and so you have to juggle. So and they come to me with me to the gym. Like my 6-year-old daughter, 6 a.m. in the morning, she comes with me to the gym on Fridays.
That's discipline.
And I want her to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
while if she's alive and she's able to see it, I don't want any excuses. You saw me do it, so you can do
You
it.
can.
So,
Oh wow, yeah.
so
So
that's the
you're
boxing
really,
life.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You're planting
yeah.
this
I
in
want it
her
all.
right
Yeah,
now.
for
You're
because
right
it's
now.
not bad. You see, boxing not a bad thing. It's just a sport. You just can't let it. You're just working hard at it. I'm just working hard at something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
yes.
that's how I see it. It's
Ha,
a craft.
have you won any competitions, or how is your,
Oh, my record?
yeah, your
Oh yeah, I'm
record?
13-0. I haven't lost. Never lost. Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
that is amazing.
Never lost.
Never
Yeah.
lost.
I don't think I'll ever lose, but I really do think I'm the greatest to ever do it. Really, I'm serious. Like I've only been boxing for 6 years, right? Let's do the math, right?
Okay.
I've only been boxing for 6 years, right?
Yes.
Of my whole entire life. I'm 30 years old, so I started when I was 24.
Wow.
So that means
How far can you go, like with age, as far as boxing anyway?
well, I'm a heavyweight. So we can box for like up to like 40.
Oh
Really.
wow. Okay.
It's one of those hobbies you can the older you get, the more mature. It's a learning curve,
Your
things you
body.
learn,
Okay.
you know
Your
what I'm saying?
body gets to. Okay.
But I mean, I've been boxing for 6 years, and I fight guys that have been boxing their whole entire life.
And you
And
won.
and I beat these guys, and I hate to say, my shirt says, it says culo beater. I don't know if you know what that means or not.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Explain.
culo in Spanish, 'cause they call me Black Mexico. That means ass beater.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
people ask me all the time, they say, "What is that culo beater?" I was like, "Thank you."
Oh,
Thank you. I
okay.
always say, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well, in regards to that, how did you come up with the OJ name? Well, besides Cole Peter.
oh, my culo beater. Okay, you guys just noticed that, right? It's on the camera.
Yes, okay. So, how did you come up with the name OJ Bam?
OJ Bam. I'm big into Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yes.
big into, Christ, and he's blessed me for everything that I have, you know what I'm saying? So when I get in the ring, the only person that can save these people from me is only Jesus. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I get my only
From me, I noticed that.
You know what I'm saying? OJ, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? OJ, that's
Okay.
the only person that can save you. So, maybe if they pray, they'll win. But that's where I get my OJ from. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Yep,
great.
yep, yep.
That's a great. That was like you shopped local. You came to our store at GNC, and I
Okay.
noticed you were buying supplement. You were very, very specific about what you're buying, and you were picking and choose. Can
Mhm.
you just to give me an idea about what kind of supplement do you use? What do you think is very, very important, and what would you advise young generation and young guys who want to be in shape,
Mhm.
what to do? And just it's usually like a hard. Um, route or road for a lot of people. It's like, oh my God, to get in shape. Or,
Oh yeah.
it's just like, and once you start, some people quit. But just give some advice when it comes to healthy lifestyles and
True.
taking the right supplement and be committed and consistent every day. And how can people
Yeah.
approach that?
You really can't see it as a punishment, honestly. You
Yeah,
kind of have
that's
to
a good
see,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You really got to see it as you're making yourself better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, the goal in life is to live as long as you can. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
And as long as you're living, you
yeah,
better live it right and
yeah,
correct. Yes.
live a healthy life. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, just that statement alone, I feel like, is why I do it. I mean, but I understand maybe some people just haven't opened their eyes to like how important their health is until their
It's
health
too
is
late.
compromised. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Hmm.
So I mean, preventative action. You know what I'm saying? So me, like, I go to GNC and I look for all natural. Vitamin supplements. I'm big on the all natural. I feel like God made us how He made us,
Hmm.
and like your body can run off, all natural. Sometimes you might need a little bit of extra when that's your vitamins. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm big into that. My aminos, for after I lift, because you might need just a little bit of repair extra. I mean, extra
Yes.
in your
Yes.
repair.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man,
Do you
that
use
helped.
any protein at all, like any protein supplement, or you just count on your fruits?
MRE,
MRE. Right?
MRE,
Tastes
man.
amazing. It tastes
Yes, I'm an
amazing.
MRE guy for
Yes.
sure.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. It
they're
tastes
really
amazing.
good.
Okay.
And because I think they're oatmeal based.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
That,
oatmeal based, and I'm
yes.
a big oatmeal guy.
Yes.
Like, it's
Yes.
more than like, yeah,
Yeah. You like your
yeah,
oatmeal.
I
Yeah.
like my oatmeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed also you were taking the Vitapacks or the multivitamins. I noticed you were taking something else that day when we were there.
Oh yeah, that's just like that's like the I think it's the GNC pack,
Oh,
and
the
I
pack.
and I take it with like just to supplement with my all natural
You're all
sometimes
natural
if I
sometimes.
need a little
Okay.
bit of extra,
Okay.
but normally I stick to like just the all natural ones that I can't remember what the names were, but
And now I forgot. I was with you that day,
yeah,
but I
right,
yeah,
yeah,
but that's fine. It's just like again, for you to be shopping as local as
yeah,
your store, and you're a famous guy. You should,
yeah.
you're like a boxer.
True, yeah,
Yes, I
true.
would really
Like,
appreciate.
here's what's crazy. It's weird to me, like, seeing myself like as a famous person, if that's what they call me, right? Because
Yeah,
like I'm new to this. Like, when I was 24, like I was just a normal person, just
yes.
training, and then all of a sudden, bang, I got really good at
You're
boxing,
on TV.
and
You're
now
on
I'm on
social
TV.
media.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
But you are who you are. You're still the
that's
down to
true.
earth guy, and
Yeah,
you're just
yeah,
like,
gotta
and
be,
that's why
gotta
we're
be.
doing this,
Yeah, for
right?
sure,
Yes,
for
and
sure,
it's
for
like
sure, for sure.
you're, and by doing this, you also helping small business in the community.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
just like you
Shout out
mentioned.
to GNC at the Cobb, not Cobb Theater, but the
Yeah, the Lakeside
Lakeside
Village.
Village
We also have the Highland
and the Highlands.
Highland
That's the
City.
one that I normally
Yeah,
go to, the Highland
yeah,
City.
Highland City,
Yes,
Glen City location, and also Shepherd Road. So they're
yes,
for. I
yes.
used to have five, but now they're four locations.
Okay,
So been doing this for over 20 years as well. So just
okay.
like it's really a lot of. Uh,
Shout out to Highland City,
hey,
GNC.
yay! Hey, Taylor.
Yeah,
Taylor's
Taylor.
there.
I know whoever Taylor. I know him. Yay.
Yeah, yeah. So we've been talking about your boxing and stuff. What other sports did you play, or what something people doesn't know about you that we
um,
could just be like, wow, do you do that as well?
other than being like super confident, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love that.
Other than
Yeah, you
that,
know what? Can you emphasize and really button this confidence for young generation? I know there is a
people
lot
make
of
you feel like a bad person for being confident.
oh
Like, honestly, like, and I'm
yeah.
sorry. I mean, people do, and I'm sorry, but like, listen, everybody's made like perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know that. You got to know that about yourself. And like, and I understand, like, if you want to be something, just go do that and go be that person whoever it is that you want to be. And it really is that simple. So having confidence in yourself in everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, in everything. And for the younger generation, that's big. I mean, that's really big. Don't
Don't
let
let people.
bring you down.
Yeah.
Don't let their darkness bring you down. Come on, let your light always shine. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
that's
It
a great
is.
advice for the young generation. And
Yes.
as I go and I see a lot of younger generation coming to the store, and just like you try to build that confidence in
Yeah.
them, and just like work hard, be yourself, and try to be who you are. And it's just like, and
Yeah.
when you hear it from
I saw a picture the other day. It says it's like a bar line, right? And it says um getting in shape, and that's getting better, right?
Mhm.
Like doing nothing, that's getting worse.
Wow.
Like when you say, okay, I'm gonna do nothing about something, you're actually just getting worse.
That's
Like
right.
just get up and take a walk. Get up and take your jog. It's really just about getting better every day. You gotta
And it's hard before you start, but once you start,
it's the easiest thing.
Your body is made to move.
1 + 1 is 2, but you gotta do one first.
Yes, exactly.
You gotta do one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, going back to what's something we don't know about
Oh, so
you.
you know, I mean, I'm an Olympic. Other than confidence, I'm an Olympic level ping pong player.
Woo!
Olympic level,
Do
you
you
know.
still play?
Oh yeah, I do still play. On Friday nights, I go to rec room here, local bar
Yeah,
here in
yeah.
Lakeland.
Hey, I play pickleball.
You play pickleball? Oh man. and I beat the college kids there Friday night. So if you're a college kid and you want to see me, pull up to rec room and I'll whoop you up.
Hey,
with some
maybe
pickleball.
we'll come one night and come and just
Yeah,
join you.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
we'd
Left
love.
or right hand, either one.
Whoa,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, he's like challenging
You know
guys.
what I'm
He's just
saying? Where,
challenging
you know,
everyone.
you
Let's
know.
go, let's go. I don't know. It's just I think we covered everything. It's just like um, what do you think?
Can I ask you questions?
Of course,
Okay, beautiful.
ahead.
So where are you from?
I'm originally from Egypt.
Egypt. Okay, I think you did tell me that. Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you come across GNC?
Tell me, how do you come across being here? Like coming from
That's
the
what I'm
ship
saying.
to
Yeah,
here,
that's
right?
what I'm saying. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
long story, Brandon OJ. We moved to Lakeland 1995.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was
Okay.
like
And Lakeland was totally different then.
completely. Well, I started coming to the States when I was 18 years old. So I worked McDonald's and I didn't even speak any English.
Okay,
I mean, come
okay.
on, I did not.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, and it's just like, it was a challenge. Working in restaurants, working here and there. And then I went back home. My husband and I got married in Egypt. We
Yes.
moved here to the States and stayed in Tampa with family and my brothers and stuff. And then we were looking for something to do. So 1995, we found, my husband and I found our first gas station. So we opened it. Our son was 5 years at the time.
Yeah.
So I've been living here all these years. And at one point, I was helping my husband working in the convenience store. I was like, this is not for me. I don't think it's my
I understand.
passion. My passion. So I was like, we kept looking around, and I was like, start looking for something that I can help people with. I can help myself to live well
Yeah.
and just create a great lifestyle. So 2001, that's where we started, and we applied for GNC, and we got qualified for it, and we opened our first location at Shepherd Road. And then you take it from here. 22 years later, I'm
Yes.
still owner of GNC and raised all my kids, love it. That's how I really helped me to participate also in my kids' life, because being a business owner, it's like you work 24/7 as well.
100%.
Yes,
Believe me, I
yeah.
understand.
But at the same time, it made me have the time to be able to
That free
support
time to do what you,
yeah, make
when
my
you
own
need it.
schedule and go volunteer or go with them to a field trip or
Yes.
get up in the morning early and then go maybe middle day, cook the
Yeah,
dinner
cook-
for them.
yes.
So it's just like, so that was good about it, but really very fortunate and thankful and love Lakeland and Flint.
Isn't it the greatest place?
I'm telling you, people don't understand.
People don't understand. They don't
we
understand.
talk about Lakeland all
Because
the
they haven't
time.
been out of the country and they haven't seen, but Lakeland is like the perfect.
It's home. It's just
It
like you
is.
feel
I think it's, yeah, like, why would you ever leave something for somewhere like
I'm
this,
telling
right?
you, yeah,
I
like
agree.
my family lives in Tampa, and it's like, oh, all of them. We're 6 of us, and
Yeah.
can you imagine? I have a huge family in Tampa, but it's like
Lakeland's
no,
just-
Lakeland had that feel about it. It's just
I
like it's a
agree.
community. It's
Yes.
growing. It's growing a
It
little
is
bit.
growing,
a little bit,
but it can't grow too. It's crazy. It can't grow too crazy.
Mhm.
Like if you just look at it, so that's what makes me happy. It's like
yes.
it can't do what Tampa does.
And you walk around and you meet people you know. You meet
Yes.
people you met
For
your
years.
your kids went to high school, or you met people like, oh, I know you at public,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, we saw you on Instagram. It's just like you're very personable.
Yes.
People really connected, and it has everything. Really, we're in between
Yes,
Tampa
Tampa and
and
Orlando. If you wanna get behind me, 3
everywhere you go.
hours, for
So
sure.
and really, Lakeland supported me to grow my business, and and just like to be having a community like this to grow a
Yeah.
business, and for again, where I'm from, and just as a woman and came here and
I understand.
worked
Yeah, I
hard
understand. I understand
and
for
just
sure.
to learn the language and just to, there was a lot of
That's a
obstacles.
road. That's a road. That's a
It's a
major road.
huge, like, what people call it, like an American dream.
Yes.
And I'm,
But it is though.
it
It is the best.
is.
like
When you work for everything,
You said something when you were like you said you were in the gas station business and you were looking for something that would help your life, help your kids' life. because that's really all it's about.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, we just need to open our, and I think, and we were talking about the confidence. That's where people need to get their confidence in. Like, the main goal is live here as long as you possibly can,
Yes. Yes.
and as healthy as you can,
Yes.
and do what you want to do. As long as you're alive and you're doing what you want to do, like, you're really living. Because there's some places that you can't do that.
Exactly.
And we're in the United States. We live in a great place.
We were very, very, if you, and again, you said you traveled the world, and
Yes.
I went a few places, and where I came from, it's just if you work hard and you set your goals and you know exactly what you want and be consistent.
You have a major advantage here.
Yes.
If you do that, if you do the consistency.
First, yeah, consistent and determination and discipline.
Yes.
I think discipline has to do a lot with it.
Oh, 100%. Because it's easy to be undisciplined in the United States, for sure.
Oh God, yeah, you could.
Now that there's the double-edged sword to it, but
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, yeah, it's a great country to do a lot, but if you're not disciplined, if you don't know how to be disciplined, forget it. And I'm sorry, you're not the person for that.
You're not the person for here. 'Cause it's gonna suck you up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Brandon, I'm really, really thankful and really appreciate that you did that. I mean, just to see a young man like you. My son is 34, actually, by the way, 34. He'll be 34.
Yes, yes,
34 or something. Like I even forgot about Yes, and you achieve so much, and you take care of yourself, you take care of your family.
Yep,
You're a good example for a lot of young generation. We're gonna post this in all our social media. We're gonna really put you as a role model for a lot of
Polk
young
County,
Polk
please
County.
let them know that it's for Polk County, man.
Polk
Polk County
County,
saved me, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really
It really saved a lot of people, and sometimes the people just don't have the voice to let people know. But Polk County is a great place, and it saved a lot. It saved me, man. I'm thankful for it, for sure.
People don't understand how much community we have here, how much connection people have and love for each other in this
Yes.
community, how much they support their small businesses, how much they support. Really, I mean, you see it. You go around like
Yes.
small shops downtown Lakeland. It's growing, it's all small
Yeah,
businesses.
all small business.
All the small businesses, and
Yes.
because people support around here, we support also a lot of people in the community. We support myself, and I have Chris here with us in the room, and he see how much we do for the community, whatever we can help, whatever we can do,
sure.
and like with Women Cancer or Lakeland Police Foundation or a small soccer team or baseball team, we're out there, we're trying to help, and we promote each other. We're just trying to make it locally as much as we can. Go ahead.
And just to point that too, also I wanted to put a light on a nonprofit that I donate to, Lifting Higher Incorporated. What I do is I send families to the Raymond James, Emily Arena, Tiger Town, Amway, and what I do is I give them a donation for their family. So they bring, let's say the 5 people of their family come, I give them a donation per person of like $125 for their family, so they're able to pay for their rent that month, or they're able. And I do this for all the events. So there was a Drake concert last night. These are fun concerts too, so it's not like it's something that I'm wrong. So if you do hear about that, Lifting Higher Incorporated that's what the name is on Instagram. I just want to shed light on that, and yeah,
That's
what we're
great.
doing. So if you need some help, definitely reach out to the Instagram page. And
Yes. One more question for you. So, what would it take for Polk County or schools in general to create a great boxing program starting maybe in middle school, high school, and college?
Definitely would be for starting young, for sure, starting in middle school.
Okay.
And because right now, you know what I'm saying, like, and this is just what it is, like the father figure is kind of missing in the picture, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean this against, women or whatnot, but I definitely think that as a boxing group, these young men need to be around young men that they're going to do something wrong and they need a little bit of corrective action, and that man can give it to them, and it's not we're coming in there trying to abuse or anything like that, because as a man you have to learn how to control your emotions, and these kids in Polk County need to, that's what they need, and a boxing program would really help Polk County. But you have to get behind us. You have to get behind the coaches, really.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be willing to invest in the youth in the future. I mean,
do you know of any school that is having any boxing program?
No schools have it, and you know what I'm saying. And to me, the only school within the city limits is Lakeland High School, and that would be a perfect school to do it at. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a huge
school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now you got more kids coming in for these programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just another avenue. Like, boxing really saved my life. It helped me control my emotions. I'm here speaking with you. Like, you're educated, and I'm like, it just educates your emotions. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
sometimes kids, and especially our young men, need that. Like they need
Like
that.
what they say, you need a village
A
to,
hundred percent.
to raise a family. So programs like this is kind of get in the community, get in like a group of men, as
For
you
sure.
said, helping those younger generation to control their emotion,
Yeah.
to
To
have
go
some
be
discipline.
somebody.
Yeah, to have that some discipline, and also to respect. It teach them how to
Yeah.
respect the life, respecting to whatever you do every single day. So
Yeah.
it's a great point actually. So we really call for, I don't know, the school
Yeah,
school board or the
oh,
coaches.
definitely. Yeah,
Yes.
and my name's getting out in Polk County a little bit more,
Uh-huh.
and I really want a backing. I really do want a backing from Polk County. I just have to,
For you being from Polk County and being this,
you
I
know,
think Polk County at least should start doing that. I mean, it's just like really,
yeah, but
it's a great
yeah.
opportunity for Polk County to have you.
I definitely think so, and I'm just trying to just spread the good word,
Mm-hmm.
continue just to be a role model, and hopefully the light will be shedding. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna beg and this. I just want you to know that I'm valuable and
Mm-hmm.
that I can, help. I can
You can
help.
help. You can,
Exactly.
yeah.
And if you want to help with me, we can help a lot of
You
people
can create the program. You can give them the ideas. You
for
can
sure,
see, like
for
set up.
sure.
Yeah, that it's just like, hey, he's
Yeah,
offering it right now.
yeah. You know what I'm
Whoever
saying?
is listening. So,
Yeah.
do you have like your own business as like a small kids? Have you ever thought about creating your own like gym for boxing or anything
Um,
like that?
so small scale, what I've done is Lifting Higher Incorporated. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's who I help, start, and that's who I do business with. And what we do is help families.
Okay.
But if you're able to apply the boxing, because that's all I did was apply the boxing discipline to a small way to help families. If you
Okay.
show up at this time and you do these things, and it's a discipline. If you show up and do these things, then I can help your family. So it's the same thing with the school board. If you guys can, meet me in the middle, we can do these things. Maybe it's 10 kids, maybe it's 20 kids, but like I'm happy I was one that was saved. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So imagine 10 people saying I went through this program and I went through these things and it showed me. Like you see all this violence going on.
Oh,
Well, but maybe when I've seen kids come into the boxing gym, I've seen the most timid kids and I've seen the hardest kids in the world come in, and you see them after a month or two, you see them change. Then a year or two, you see them change. Now they're a disciplined person.
normal person.
Yeah,
Like a
like
yeah.
now they're just disciplined. Like they just are because that's what happens. So, yeah, man. The Polk County would want to back me, I would definitely
That's
be into
great.
something like anything that because Polk County is a great place, man, and it's growing.
It is growing,
And
yes.
I
And
appreciate
again,
it
as we said, we always love Lakeland. We love Polk County.
for
Just
sure.
like we're here, and I'm really excited to
Yeah.
introduce you and just like let people know about boxing, because sometimes people don't even thinking about it. As
Oh
you
yeah.
said, to just go to basketball. Like
Yes,
for
I'm
my
gonna be the
kid.
first Polk County heavyweight champion. I already have a intercontinental champ,
Yes,
but I want all the belts, so I'm gonna be
that's
the first
awesome.
one.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you,
congratulations. That's just such an honor.
thank you.
Um, again, like as you said, like people doesn't know a lot about boxing. Like I took my kids basketball, soccer, like all the, and then they get bored out of it and just like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. It's just like
Yeah.
it seems like boxing one of those sports that, especially boys, can really fall in love with it and consider just give them that kind of different feel about it.
Yes, and because it looks mean and looks hard, like I don't know, but if you tell me one thing that you've attained that wasn't hard,
I don't know.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and that's what it shows you. Like you'll never be perfect at it,
No.
but you gotta keep practicing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like and all of us, that's exactly what we're doing right now. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
It's very
That's
hard.
life.
That's
That's
like,
life.
and it teaches you that. Like I'm telling you, from a kid from Polk County, like I'm a big proponent. It teaches you regimen, teaches you system, all the things that school teaches you. It puts them in an actual application. So
Wow, no,
yeah.
that's just such an. I mean, I'm ready to go boxing myself right
Trying
now.
to tell you, I see it change people's lives
Yeah, I'm
legit
like,
every
oh my
day.
God, it's just like I don't know how I'm gonna be doing it. But
There's
hey,
a women's class. We got a women's class too as well. Winter Haven Boxing on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 10 a.m.
listen, ladies, hey, come on.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah,
upset with
yeah.
someone, come and bunch some.
Yes, please. That's for sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, one more question.
Okay.
So how is boxing really help close the gap for, as you said earlier, the missing father
figure?
figure, or
And
boxing or sports in general? How does that close that gap?
okay. So sports in general for me teaches you how to work as a team, work hard, and highlight your individual talent within the team. Like so you're really good at this. So you're gonna be like in the business world, you're gonna be the person that's talking, you're gonna be the person that's typing. So it highlights your individual talent within the team.
Hmm.
Boxing, is more of you have to work on yourself. So all of those individual talents that are not there, you like there's a man there and there's a stern figure there, not just a man, but telling you like, yo, okay, like he it might sound like he's yelling at you, but imagine he's coaching you. He's helping you get better.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the voice sounds like that doesn't mean that's what it wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like, and that's how it bridges the gap, and that's what a father figure does. He puts you through things.
Give you that affirmation.
Exactly. No, you
Like,
can't do that. You know how many? You know, like my coach, Marco Vizzini, he parents so many of these kids because imagine your mom brings you to the gym, and the coach at the boxing gym is a man, and you're like, hey, he's giving trouble at school. Well, now the man, hey, you know what you need to do today? You're gonna go inside the ring. You're gonna hold the ball over your head, and you need that as a man. And it might be 5 minutes. You hold the ball over, you put the ball down. All right, you see how you feel. You don't do that again. You need that. You need that sternness in your life. That's what I mean. I'm sorry. That's what kids need. You spare the rod, you spoil the child.
Yes, exactly. And again, it seems like it's a new generation thing too. The kids are. That's how I feel about it, and I see it in the workplace and stuff, and it's just really not the right way. But when we hear from us, your Brandon, and feel like, get your kids off the phone, get your kids off the bed, put your kids in the right sports, focus on them, teach them, like, put discipline, put rules. And that's what the sports also, just teach them the rules and teach them how to follow direction and discipline. So that's
have confidence to really just live life. Don't let life live you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, just go out there and you make the decision that's going to lead to making the decision.
Yes.
Don't let the decision make you, and then you're like, oh, I do this or I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm going to ask you if you have any other questions for me. I think I asked a lot of questions. And is there a question I didn't ask you at all? You tell me. Do you think there's a question I should have asked you and I didn't ask you? I know you have two beautiful daughters.
Two beautiful daughters. Amazing.
Yeah, but I didn't ask you.
Moxley May and Marley Monroe Moore. Those are my heart and soul.
Oh, how old is the youngest? You told me like
youngest is like a month.
A month. So that's just congratulations.
Yes.
And
then Marley's 6, soccer, doing that, and living her life. Yeah. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, she's amazing, man. But yeah, I think we touched on everything. One thing I do have to say is, man, be confident in yourself. Take the first step.
Take your supplement.
Take your supplements, man. Seriously, take a multivitamin. Just take a multivitamin daily, man. That's very important.
And again, people, I'm gonna have to go back to supplement again, and we see it like as an example in my stores. Like from an athlete like you to a 70, 80, 90, or to a woman who's going through whatever. And a lot of people don't think that supplements works, but supplement does work.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, there was something on the New York Times, actually, if the people can go back, and at the beginning of the year, they were talking about the importance of taking multivitamins, and also on NBC Today show. And they said taking multivitamins, it really affect with preventing a lot of disease, especially as people get older with the Alzheimer's and, brain health and overall health. And it's just like staying healthy. I mean, I always talk about Mr. Wiggs, who was the previous mayor of Lakeland, and he is like, I don't want to say his age, but what an example for someone who comes in sometimes once a week and takes his regimen, and he really researched everything. And as the way you were just doing anything, no, give me this, no, give me that, and if there's something we do not have, we will look for it and make sure that we do have it for him at the store. It's just like another woman who comes in and just use her multivitamins or whatever it is, like regimen. And people, we know when they walk in the store, we know our customers by name. We have their supplement ready for them. It's just like, that's how can tell you how we are in the community and how we really close to our people. And we know I don't want to call them customers. They're like kind of a family now more than anything. They walk in.
You're really helping the betterment of life.
Yes. And it's just like, so if you do not take supplement, or if you don't take any, young generation specifically, don't think that you're going to get big fast. It's not going to happen. Take the natural route, eat your regular whole food, take your right supplement from a good source, like your GNC.
Local GNC, baby.
GNC, yeah. It's been in business for over 80 years. When people go on online and Amazon, you do know what kind of source most of these companies are making their supplements. GNC has a pride to be over 80 years making the right supplement for every age, fit from age 15, even the kids, multivitamins, to up to you're 100 years old. And I think I'm proud and I'm so honored to be able to support Lakeland and Polk County to stay healthy and live healthy and live well. And Brandon, OJ Bam.
Yeah, Black Mexico, Mediterranean more. We out.
Yes, sir.
We out.
We got that.
Right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
We need to do this more often.
Definitely. Let me know, man.
Help
me get out of here, man.
Yeah,
I just want to help.
You said you're going to New York today?
Oh,
New York or New Jersey?
Oh, New Jersey this weekend. And then I have my fight, man. Everybody tune in. My fight's March 2nd on ESPN. I'm fighting Hellman Oligan. It's going to be another knockout.
Guys, come on. We need to do this. We need to support
watch party, baby.
Yes, we'll do that. We'll do that. Thank you so much. And maybe when you come back,
yes.
we can
talk about the fight. We can talk
about the fight. Please, that would be great. We'll set up the time for that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.